March 27th, year 2000. And we're here with Eric and Amy. And this is an interview. We haven't done one for a while with Amy. It's been a while.
Years.
Yeah. So we thought we would start by having each of them tell us how they met. Amy, you want to start?
Well, really, I noticed him at physicals because I work at school, and he's a swimmer, and he came up and I did his height and weight and looked through his chart.
What was distinctive there?
He
the rest of the swimmers were being all kind of butt heads about the fact that she wasn't weighing or measuring them correctly.
Yeah, they were like they were maybe like 5'9", and I measure them at 5'9", and they thought they were 6 foot. And so I had this like crowd of kids over on the other side who were just like, "Are you sure? You know, I think you need to weigh me again. I think you need to, you know," because I was 6 foot last time, and I was getting really upset because I had already height and weighed like 100 people, and so I had these like few that were just irritating me. And Eric stepped up on the scale, and I took his height, I took his weight, and he just looked at me and he goes, "That's right." And I was like, "Thank you," you know. And then that was my first encounter with him.
And when was the next time then?
He came into my
The
training room because the boys would lift weights. The weight room's next to the training room, and the boys would lift weights, and they would come in and get towels from us, and I would make them leave something. And Eric left his shirt, I remember, and then when he came back to get it, I had forgotten that he had given me his shirt, and so I yelled at him. I said, "You can't come in here without a shirt on," which is one of the training room rules, and he's like, "But you have it." So I had to get it, and I had folded it, and so when I handed it to him, he kind of just looked at me kind of funny.
Now, at this point, Eric, did you notice her kind of distinctly during the physical and the shirt incident, or?
The physical I was watching, after I was done, I kind of sat on the other side of these trees that they had in the room, I don't know, plants or whatever, and sat on a couch, and I was just kind of had an eye on her the whole time, kind of watching her work.
But was it a clinical fashion, or? Or a little, we can just put it at a little more than clinical?
Yeah, you could say
Okay.
that.
He thought she was cute.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that was second. What was the third?
I was at a bar.
It was my birthday celebration.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
had turned 25. And your birthday was earlier in the week, but they were there at this club called Jellies. We go to it's like one of the popular hangouts for the swimmers and stuff. And it was his birthday and another guy's birthday, and it was their celebration. And I was there, and it was actually a volleyball player's birthday, so I had gone out with the volleyball team and not the swimmers. So we kind of ended up at the same place. And
Mention you were like kind of
I was
different?
really dressed up. I had, the girls had done my hair. They put me in pigtails and like this pin in my hair and then clip, and then like I was in like tight clothes, and I was real dressed up because, you know, you have to when you go with the volleyball team. They're just that way. And so I didn't really look normal. I had glitter on too. The girls put glitter
So
on
this is
my
like
eyes.
not like normal
No,
dressing
this
up.
is not
like
normal.
being goofy dressing.
Yeah. So so when I went out, that's what I was wearing. And I noticed Eric like throughout the night, just kind of like, cause oh yeah, he's a swimmer. There was a lot of wrestlers. There was a lot of athletes there. But I remember specifically I was in the smoking room, and I was just sitting there, and a guy came in, a friend of his, Rosie's, and I said, "Who is that?" You know, and he's like, "Oh, that's Eric." And
So you didn't really recognize him from your
I
prior
did, but
encounter?
I couldn't remember his name.
Oh,
I always recognize.
sorry about that. So we're ready to start again. We
A
were.
tripod? I've got a tripod.
Do you? Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay, well, we're in the bar, and I asked about him, and he walked in, and he just like, for no particular reason. At that point, I thought maybe he's scoping me out because he just kind of walked in and looked around.
Wait. Were you scoping her out?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
And that was about the extent of it.
Okay.
Before we kind of met.
Now we have to have somewhere where there's a word or something between you.
No.
No, there was
Oh.
never
There
any
was
words.
there was never a word between us until gosh, after until after we left almost.
Yeah, we didn't really talk. We the only words really between us were, "Would you like to dance?" And I said, "Yeah." But what had happened is, we had mutual friends, and they were up at the bar, and I was sitting on one side, and they were sitting on and he was on the other side of these friends. And I went to go to the restroom, and when I came back, he was standing in my spot, and I was like, how rude, you know? I was kind of like, well, there's this cute guy there, but I was like, and then my drink was gone, so I'm like completely preoccupied by the fact that my drink's gone, and this guy's in my spot. That then he turns to me, all of a sudden he goes, "You want to dance?" And I'm like, okay. So,
Did you dance several dances, or
2 songs.
just 2.
do you remember what they were?
One of them I remember.
One was Fly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What
One
was-
was, no, they
No.
were fast songs. The second one was Fly by Lenny Kravitz.
Oh,
But it was
yeah.
a band that was singing it. It wasn't
Mm.
Lenny Kravitz, or it wasn't on the radio.
Okay, hang on. We'll get the tripod here. Okay,
Fine.
so we danced 2 times.
Well, same song. But, well, like, yeah, the songs were, like, right after each other. And he just kept dancing closer and closer. And that's what he claims. I was getting closer too, but of course, probably. It was really crowded on the dance floor, so we had to dance close.
Mhm.
But, it was when we were on the dance floor, he first kissed me. And I was, like, really surprised. I was like, oh, okay. Because I knew who he was, but...
The first time you danced with him?
Yeah, I know.
I know.
I was like, good Lord.
Eric. That's just his move. He does that every time.
Oh,
Oh,
The response.
I hope not.
no.
I don't think so.
That was probably the first time that had ever happened to me.
And what moved you here, Eric? We gotta know.
What moved me?
Was it the glitter?
Was it the
To-
butterfly
today,
thing?
Was it pigtails?
to this day, we claim that it was the pigtails.
It was the pigtails.
Oh, all right, all right. So you wear pigtails now every once in a while.
Everyone's yeah.
Were they sticking straight out?
Yeah, they were like in these balls on the sides of my head. The one was like lower and higher than the other. I guess it's the style. I don't know. They did it for me. I was like, whatever.
It's probably not. They just went, hey, let's take Amy out and make her look like
Yeah,
a
that's
really weirdo
stupid.
chick. Okay, so we danced, we kissed.
And then we left the bar, and my roommate Charlie was there with another guy, with Mike, who she's dating now. But then we went outside to leave, right? Because
We-
the bar
we-
was closing. It was like 2.
Were you planning to leave together at that point?
No.
Oh.
But he needed a ride home. So somehow,
How
My
convenient.
roommates deserted me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
so somehow he ended up with me, and it wasn't until we were outside that he really realized who I was.
Oh, so it clicked.
Yeah.
Wait, girl.
And I started to
Trainer girl.
oh, this is my trainer.
Did you say anything to her at that point about, oh, I know you?
I don't think so.
Now, wait a
I don't
minute.
think so.
You mean you didn't know her when you kissed her?
He didn't know
I
he
didn't
was
realize.
dealing with
I
the
didn't
same person.
realize who it was at the time.
Oh, really?
I know. I don't know if I
Sounds a
should
little
be
fishy
worried
to
about
me.
that. Yeah.
Amy knew who you were.
Yeah.
Immediately?
Yeah. Oh, I knew exactly who he was.
Well, it's
Remember
easier
the-
for Amy.
Yeah. But
Were your hair in pigtails, Eric?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
No.
See. Yeah.
he wasn't wearing a hat. He was wearing a blue shirt and shorts and just sneakers. That was it.
Mm.
He wasn't wearing a hat though. He didn't have a goatee either. So then I drove him home. Sorry. We're in his driveway, and we were just talking. I said, I'm really sorry, but I don't really date my athletes. And he just kind of looked at me, like whatever.
I was just like, I said, oh, all right. I wasn't really, I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, all right.
Think of it. And then,
Well, wait a minute. Didn't you offer to quit swimming?
no.
No.
Your athletes.
'Cause one of the reasons I was at Cal State was because I had a scholarship there. So
He wouldn't